All right, people. Today we are on the RadCity Plus by Rad Power Bikes. All right, let's take a look at the bike. First and foremost, I really like, as opposed to the old version, the RadCity. This RadCity Plus has a integrated battery, or semi-integrated battery. Half the battery actually goes down to here, and then the rest of it sticks out. So just, it's a nice look, you know, nice streamlined look. I like that it's got minimal Rad Power Bikes branding on it. Doesn't have the big orange. The bike has 48 volt, 14 amp hour, 672 watt hour battery. And you know, despite what they claim, I can tell you that that's probably going to get you maybe 22 to 25 miles of range if you're using light pedal assist. It's just not a huge battery, but I mean, it's definitely industry standard level. It's just not huge. It has a, trust me on this, a 500 watt rear hub motor with 750 watt peak. I know this because I've actually owned 6 Rad Power Bikes, and they actually put on the display the actual wattage output. And so when you're going up hills, and you know, the most stressful conditions possible, and you're, you know, under max load, it'll peak out at 749 watts. It's got pretty decent mezzo micro shift derailleur with 7 gears. It's got 5 levels of pedal assist. It has a spring suspension fork with 50 millimeters of travel, and it's got preload and lockout. And I can tell you it does a nice job, and it's pretty adjustable, and it can give you as much comfort as you need. You're not going over major bumps, you're not going off road, so you don't need a whole lot. It has hydraulic disc brakes, which is a nice upgrade from the RadCity. Okay. It has 27.5 by 2-inch tires that are pretty much street tires. You know, they're not slicks. You do have a teeny bit of tread. You could go off into the grass briefly if you had to, or into a light dirt trail if you had to for a minute. You're not going to do it for a sustained period. It just doesn't have the grip, you know. It does come with a front and a rear headlight, which is really cool. A halo in the back, excuse me, a halo in the front, and a rear red light. The red light comes in this position because it's actually mounted onto the rack, which comes with the bike. This light I had to reposition. It usually kind of sits up here more, just right near where the fender and the main tube meet. But I got this basket for it, and so you have to reposition the headlight, which is nice. It makes it so it's not being hindered or not seen by the basket, because it would literally be under the basket and you wouldn't be able to see it. So you have that. It's got a twist throttle right here. Nice, you know, leather-like grips. It's got the nice shifters. It's got the micro shift 7-gear shifter. It's got 2 different displays, which is kind of cool. You have the display on the left. I don't know if you can see this or not, but the display on the left shows the pedal assist level, and there are 5, and the battery percentage. It's 10 lines, so 10% degradation it shows, and that's all that has. Over here on this other display, you have the speed, which is a huge number, which is really cool. I like that a lot. And you've got the time, which I don't have set correctly, the odometer, and the wattage output. Okay, so all in all, really nice bike. It actually comes with fenders, those are included, and just a really nice bike, you know. I've looked at the Rad Rover, the Rad Rover 6 Plus, the Rad Wagon, the Rad Mission, and the RadCity, and this is one of my favorite bikes. I mean, not necessarily something I need, but just the utility, the look, the power, just the overall styling, the quality. It's just got some nice components, and for under $2,000, $1999, I mean, I think you're getting a really good bike. So I'm impressed with it. I really like it. I think this has a lot of utility for a lot of people. A couple other things. The seat obviously can adjust. It's got the quick release, goes up pretty high. So I could say it could probably accommodate somebody who's upwards of 6'2", 6'3", and somebody as small as maybe 5'6", 5'7". What's cool is I mentioned this before. This right here is a telescoping handlebars. So it literally can tilt all the way forward, like literally, let's say 3 inches more forward, 3 inches more this way at least, or even more, maybe 5 inches. It can go almost to here, and it can come all the way back to here. So, and if it comes all the way back to here, it's lower and it's closer to the seat. If it comes all the way out here, it's higher and it's further away from the seat. So for a person like me who's 6 foot, you know, I kind of tilted it a little forward. I've got plenty of leg room. Somebody who's even taller, you could tilt it even more and have a lot more leg room. Somebody who's on the smaller side, you can tilt it back. It'll be lower and it'll be closer to the seat. So, you know, just makes it more comfortable for you. So it just has a lot of like versatility, you know. Nice seat, nice comfortable seat. It's actually kind of stylish and it's got some nice grip to it. And I really like that it's got a handle on the back, you know. You're probably not going to be loading this into the back of a car. You definitely could load it in the back of a truck. And it's just nice to have a nice handle on it, you know. So all in all, I like the bike. I think it's worth the $2,000. I think it's one of Rad Power Bike's top bikes in terms of capabilities and just, you know, my overall like and just appreciation for the quality. I think they did a really nice job. Okay. And again, there are tons of accessories that you can put on the handlebars, on the rack in the back, just literally an infinite number. And I actually have a child seat that can go right here, and it literally mounts in just like 10 seconds. It literally just sits in here and you turn a knob. That's it. It literally goes on in just a second. So right now we're going up a 6% grade, and we're rocking it. Bike's got some good power, and definitely a street cruiser. I'm gonna show you how you could go in like a little bit of like light dirt or grass if you had to, but it's really not meant for that. Okay. This is more of a bike that you would take the kids on. You could have a bike seat in the back for kids, or you know, kid seat. You could, which I actually have. You could, if you're careful, put a little dog in the front basket there, which is an add-on. This thing has like 30 different add-ons that you can put on the bike, from bags to you know, bags that clamp onto the back rack, to front baskets, to side bags, to drink holders, key holder, you know, just on and on and on. But I look at this bike as a utility bike. If you wanted to do some Uber Eats deliveries, perfect bike. If you wanted to take the kids to the park, perfect bike. If you wanted to go to the beach with some friends and bring a bag of, you know, lunch and all that kind of stuff, perfect bike. If you wanted to go to work and throw a book bag, you know, your work bag on your back, or in the rack, or in the front basket, you could do that. If you wanted to go to the gym and carry your gym bag, I mean, it's just all kinds of possibilities for this bike. Okay, now, and it does have 7 gears. So right now we're gonna do gear, let's say gear 3, and pedal assist 3. It's got 5 pedal assist levels. Gear 3, pedal assist 3, and we're gonna see what kind of capabilities we got going up this hill here, which is like, right now it's about a 2% grade, and it's gonna become about a 6 or 8% grade. And I know that because I ride my road bike everywhere around this town, and I always use my little bike computer, which has the elevation or the grade, you know, the percentage grade that you're riding. So I know that this is a 6 to 8% grade. So we're in 3 gear, let's say 3, and we're in pedal assist 3, and this thing is putting out 365 watts, so it's not killing itself. And it's working. I'm not pedaling very hard. Let's do a little bit more. Let's go up into pedal assist 4. It's not a big jump, but enough that I can feel a little difference. So I've owned 500 watt bikes, like the Invention Cinch, for example, and the Rad Mission, and I can tell you that this is a 500 watt motor, just no question. So there's just no question. So from pedal assist 4, we're in gear, let's say 3. Let's gear down one more. We're in gear 2 now. Let's do pedal assist 5. So 5's nice. It really takes off from 3 and 4. And I can even gear up now. Yeah, nice and easy. So yeah, it's handling this like with no problem. You throw a kid on the back, you throw a bag on the back, you're good all day. Definitely has the power you need. All right, hopefully you can see this. So first I want to give credit to EBIKE Escape. He did a video, which I'll link to, that shows you how to unlock the speed on the Rad Rover 6 Plus and the RadCity 5 Plus. With this being the RadCity 5 Plus, it's pretty much the exact same. So what you do is, again, this is from EBIKE Escape. You hold the light button and the down pedal assist button at the same time for about 5 seconds. And you'll see it change here. Okay, and then you can cycle through the time, the miles per hour or kilometers per hour, how bright the screen is. I'm actually making it brighter by going up and down on the pedal assist. And then, then if you want to go to unlock the speed, you press the up and down button on the pedal assist and the power button and the light button at the exact same time. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and it takes a good 10 seconds or so. Yep, see, look, top speed, 32 kilometers per hour. I'm gonna make it go to 40 kilometers per hour, which is about 28. How cool is that? And then all you do is you can turn the bike off and you're good to go. Okay, so now we're gonna give her a go and see if it worked. Thanks, EBIKE Escape. All right, we've just unlocked the speed on the RadCity Plus, and we're gonna see if we can actually go, instead of 20 miles an hour, I believe 28. So we're gonna go to my favorite testing spot and we're gonna check it out. How exciting is this? So the YouTube channel EBIKE Escape did a video on how to change the settings, and I want to give him credit. Really appreciate it. Okay. I give credit where it's due, and I always ask for the same in return. All right. So let's do this, people. Let's do it. As Rob Schneider always said in Waterboy, let's do it. You can do it. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Are you guys ready? Let's stay over here. Da-da-da. We'll start over here, I mean. So, been 20 miles an hour all day long, and now we're gonna hopefully hit 28. Watching it with me, people, real time. Two, 23, 23. All right, it could be that I'm just a big boy. Anyway, we did get 3 miles an hour more at the very least, okay? So I'm impressed. Now we're gonna do pedal assist and see what that's all about, okay? You guys with me? Okay, pedal assist in it. See if we can get up higher than that. Pedal assist. We're in gear 7. We're in pedal assist 5. We're not killing ourselves. We are pedaling nice. We're definitely giving it some extra juice. And we're at 24. I'm not killing myself, but I'm definitely pedaling. All right, we got up to 24. I don't think we're hitting 25. Yeah, so 24. It's not bad. I mean, I'm happy with that. So yeah, people, we unlocked it. We got some more speed. So I'm about 210, let's say. And if you were on the lighter side, if you're a little girl or a little boy who's like 100 pounds, you're probably gonna go 28, maybe even 30. If you're, you know, a little bit on the, if you're light for an adult, let's say 130 with a 150, you're probably gonna go 26, you know? And, you know, if you're a little bit heavier than me, maybe you'll kind of max out at 21, 22. But regardless, you're getting some extra power. How exciting is that? Very, very excited. I am so happy. I love when there's jailbreak stuff. I love it. I love it. I love when you mess with the standard and get it custom. We have a custom RadCity 5 Plus. How badass is this? So there you have it, people. We are special. We know it. Everybody else now knows it. Okay. Got some children's playing sports, playing baseball. Okay. Okay. So yeah, the suspension is pretty nice. I like it. Not really feeling it going through this grass here. My arms are not tired. I'm not feeling tremendous bumps. The vibrations are very minimal. Yeah, the suspension works nice. So this thing is a grocery getter. This thing is a, what do you call it? A utility bike. All kinds of uses for this thing. So, oh boy, we rang the bell, literally rang the bell. And now we manually rang the bell. Isn't that cool? So, yeah, people. So I review bikes, and I give my honest opinion. I don't give bullshit, you know. I wouldn't want bullshit. I'm not a huge fan of all the Rad Power bikes. I think some of them are a little on the cheap side, but not this one. I'm a fan. I had the Rad Wagon, which is cheaper. I think it was like 17 at the time, or maybe even 18. And this is, let's call it 2000. And this is just better quality, you know? It really is. It's just much better quality. And just overall, the components, the speed, the comfort, the power, the look for sure. Love the semi-integrated battery. So yeah, there you have it, people. And the nice 27.5-inch tires are big, so it rolls nice and easy, you know, especially if you pump up the tires all the way. Okay, we're up to 24 on a straightaway here, people. 24. Pretty exciting. Just to give you a sense. All right, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. As always, God bless. Peace out. Now.